This is John Black, Super Chemist. Now, after I did that with the cups and the whatevers, I tried to heat them. If you heat them up to like 113, 110 degrees Fahrenheit, they're not going to like it. They'll be dead within, say an hour or something. But at 120, 123, they will die like within a couple minutes. So I tried to heat treat each room. I went out and I got this, but it's a torpedo heater. See how it has this thing on here? This is a sensor for heat. So you want, what I did was, now I would have this up higher. I'm not doing it now, so I just kind of showing you. I'd have this a little bit higher so it was a touching there. And I'd make the sensor be a little bit on this side, or give it, even be, see how it can get some nice cool air from this side and still blow up. Because if you don't, what happens is that sensor will get so hot and it'll turn off your torpedo heater. So you need to set it up like this. See how I got the styrofoam board to block off the door. I just got a little crack there. And I just turned this on and I put it on high, man. You got to watch it, though. You don't catch your house on fire, man. This is dangerous to do if you're not going to watch it. And, you shouldn't have anything like that cloth there laying there. Like I said, what I did was I notched out a little corner here so that that's set down on the floor, you know what I mean? I'm just giving you the idea here. And I left it on each room for about 5 or 6 hours. You know what I mean? It really heated up the room, but I suggest maybe pointing it towards the floor a little bit. It took so long. I mean, because it takes an hour and a half to kill the eggs. And let me tell you, to get inside furniture, it's going to take the full 5 or 6 hours. It's tough trying. I mean, you can heat up something to 200 degrees on the outside like a ball of clothes, pile of clothes, and you pick up the clothes and it's still, 78, 75 degrees underneath the clothes. So inside the bundle, you know what I mean? It takes a while. But I did do that. And then I'll show you what I started to do after that. Keep in mind, during this whole process, I have not found one bug yet. Alright, now what I started doing, there's a bed, or say a couch, or whatever you want to call it, right? That says there. What I did was I got this board, they're 4x8 sheets, ½ inch thick, of styrofoam, basically. That's what they are, just styrofoam. And let's pretend these are the 4x8 sheets, right? And there's the couch. What I did was I set one here, so the couch is in between, right? Then I put one on top. I put one on back. So that you got that little house. See, you got your little thing inside here, couch, whatever. And then I put my blower right here. I didn't seal anything up, so it's, stuff could get out. And it did warp the styrofoam slightly, you know what I mean? So you gotta watch that too. But I put my torpedo heater right here and blew it right in there. And once I got it so hot, I changed spots, right? Once I got it to the inside and all through, I picked the couch up on jacks and I directed the heat under it and I directed it up, all around it. And I switched sides. I blocked this side out. And I put my torpedo heater on this side and blew it that way. You know what I mean? And that way I got both sides of the couch, right? Then I did this with all my furniture after I heat treated it this way. Okay, I didn't just blow it into the room and heat the whole room up. I individually took each piece of furniture and did that, and then I put the plastic things on the legs and that. Now I'll show you what I did to the floor. So this is the next step. You can see I got 4x8 sheets of fiberboard, or styrofoam, I guess. Put them down in between. Look, I got tape, scotch tape them together. See how they all fit together. So after I heat treated this couch, right now I got a white sheet over it. Still have not seen. I ripped up all the rug. There used to be rug in here. See, this is the second rug I ripped up. I roll it up into a thing and I look on both sides as I'm rolling it on the floor. I still have not found one bug. You can see this is the end of the room here. But what I do is after I mop a few times and mop with some Clorox, some soap water, etc., I got some DE and some poison, and put a little bit down, and I got a broom and washed it back and forth so there's a light coating underneath here. And then I lay the styrofoam. Yeah, it's like a half-inch thick. Believe it or not, yeah, it's been mopped like 5 times, that floor. But it's an old floor. I moved the couch away from the wall so you can't touch it. And see this white, I'm going to replace this white sheet with plastic. I'm going to go get some 10 by 10 foot pieces of plastic and drape it over the entire thing and then sit on that. You can see over here, like this furniture here. Then I'm starting to put my clothes into plastic bags. And you can see I missed a spot over there. I need to empty this whole thing out. Slide that over. Put some styrofoam down and pick it up and put it on there. And then put everything back. You know what I mean? And I got a dusting of DE over all the furniture just from, you know what I mean? So, thinking maybe of keeping it there. I don't know. But anyways, this way I can see any bugs. I wanted to get the white kind, but all they had was green where I'm around. So I can easily see any bugs moving around. They don't like styrofoam at all. I don't know if you can see, but around the edges of the floor, I have a real thick coating. Here, I'll show you over here. See right there how I got a real thick coating along the walls to keep them, because they don't want to go. The reason why you do a little dusting is if you clump it on like that, they're not going to want to go through it, right? They'll just pick another route. So you're supposed to put it on thin. I put it on thick because I want a barrier. I want, my styrofoam all surrounded by a thick coating of that on the edges. That way they got to go through that first and put some poison in there. They got to go through that, then get on the styrofoam, then get on the couch. Then they got to get around the plastic that's on the couch to get to me. Okay. So here's another room. You can see I got the floor, and there's bedpost there. Chair I heat treated. Now I have a white sheet. When I sit down, I'll put the white sheet over it just so I can look every once in a while. The bed, I heat treated in. I washed it with Clorox, this table right underneath it. I got the, whatever those are called, trap them. They can get into the inner part, but they can't get out. You know what I mean? So if they come off the bed or off the styrofoam, they're going to get stuck. The mattress, I cellophaned it twice with cellophane, and I used tape, the same kind of tape I used down here to get these, together. It's like boxing tape. It's Scotch tape, but it's like this wide. And I Scotch taped the entire bed. I'm going to do it a second time, but there's definitely no holes, no leaks. And then I'm going to get one of these styrofoam boards and put it in between the table and this mattress. I haven't done it yet. Another way to heat treat stuff, like see the pillow and the blanket and the sheet here, put all them into the dryer. You can put them on high heat, and as long as they're completely dry, that's when you start timing it, and you leave them in for an hour. You'll definitely kill anything in there that's, And then I sleep nude. All I have is that one blanket and one pillow. That's it. I don't have a cover or nothing, and I'm still getting bit. So I probably and I ripped up all the rug in this room. The ends. See at the end there? See all that white crap on the brown floor? That's all the way around. I left about 2 feet because of the furniture. I don't really use that furniture. So I caked it with some poison and some DE. So if they want to get onto the styrofoam and get to me, and I put a light coating underneath the styrofoam. So if they want to get to me, they got to go through that first. And let me tell you, if you have mental problems or certain types like me, this is the most. I'd rather know that I had the bed bugs and find some than go through this and not knowing. because there's no way you can fight them if you don't know where they're at. And if you can't find them, that doesn't mean you don't have them. You know what I mean? You can only prove you have them. You can't really prove you don't have them. So I want everyone to go if they really want, because I'm staying calm and cool during this video. But if you really want to know how I feel and how this is making me act, rent the movie Bugs from the year 2006. It's about a man who thinks he has bed bugs. I don't actually think he has any bed bugs though. And he moves into an apartment building and he's trying to keep the bed bugs out. But how that guy, I could totally relate to that guy. I mean, I'm back to, I'm washing my hands all day long because of this, and that's something I used to do back in the day until my hands would bleed, you know. But now I learned to put lotion on. Doesn't, you know, back then I wouldn't do that just because, you know, to an old guy, that's, you know, it's like girly, you know what I mean, or whatever. But hey, screw that. I'll be as girly as I can be as long as I don't have bloody hands from washing my hands all day. So, anyways, I'm trying to make the best of this. I figured they can't get to me, they can't feed. If they can't feed, they can only survive for a year. And that's if they hibernate. Their life cycle is only about 4 to 6 months. So I just got to hold out for 4 to 6 months and let them hibernate. And then wait another year. And I'm going to wait 3 years to make damn sure. I'm actually going to just keep everything the way it is because there's so many bed bugs in America now. I don't want them. I don't want a future. You know, even if I don't have them now, maybe I'll get some in the future. This will prevent them to get from me and they'll die. But one of the main things you got to remember about this now is that they live on all mammals. I mean, if they can't get a human in there, there's a rat, a mouse, a bird. Bed bugs, they do not like high-pitched sounds, like really high-pitched, like almost above what you can hear. But if you do that kind of thing, you're just going to drive them into the walls and drive them into the furniture even more. I mean, to me, I'd want to get them out. I want to get them out and you know, find them. I want to find at least one, Jesus. But I am going to make a super, once I get done with this, and I have some time, I'm going to make a super CO2 generator. And I'm going to generate so much CO2 to be for one room. And I'm only going to cool one room. It'll get too hot, though I'll try to go to the cool room and try to find the CO2. So I will figure this out. Because I really don't think I mean, logically speaking, I do not have bed bugs. But my crazy side is telling me that I do. And there's not much I can do about it. Anyways, don't let, if you got bed bugs, you know, ask me some questions. I'd like to help you get rid of them, or at least help you not get bit by them. But when you're searching for stuff, you know what I mean, you gotta go inside. You gotta go inside. You don't just give it a quick look. You gotta pull it apart there, make sure nothing's inside there, and go the whole length of stuff. You know what I mean? While you're moving, you know, any crease, look for little black spots. Like I have no little black spots anywhere. On any of my bed, nowhere. You know what I mean? It's, I look at the sides or whatever. I look at and this side too. All the sides, you know what I mean? When you, like on this furniture, you know, you pull this out a little bit. Get a credit card or something and shove it in there. Or if you have nails or whatever, they could get inside or whatever. You know, do a good search. You don't just look at that and say, oh, there's nothing there. No, you put, you know, spray it with some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, or put a credit card in there or something. Jam it in there. You can get a little bit in there. Just put, you know what I mean? There's spaces in there you can get. You know, when you get to the, then you take this apart. You know, you look and get a flashlight and rip this apart and get inside there. You don't just, always remember, life is what you make it, so you got to try and make it great. You know, there's only one person going to do that for you, and that's you. Seems I'll have a great day.